a matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. Glad to have you with us from Dick's Stadium in Kent, Ohio, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Bowling Green Falcons, squaring off with another team. Looking to pass, it's Tomlinson. Oh, they're after him. A strike downfield.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And down he goes back at the 3.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating.
That internal clock just didn't. They come to the line with a minute to play in the opening quarter. Looking to throw, it's Tomlinson. Spits it out to the back. The short hands, it's Newman. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Golden Flashes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. He fires to the left side. Pulls it in. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option of working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. They get to him as he throws. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Martin. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
The Golden Flashes trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. The snap sets up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Here's a heat. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Golden Flashes!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Tomlinson. Trying to burn this defensive back. Snags it on the right. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Martin. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Picked off to stop the threat. He managed a few yards on that. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Hit as he throws. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Unloads to the wideout. Got the big paws on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Golden Flashes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Back to throw, it's Tomlinson. Fires to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from the defender, and that's why that play is successful.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the...
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Off the play fake on first down. Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for space. It's Nubin. Got enough for the first down. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They'll give it to him again. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Catch in the middle. It's Nubin. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Shoots it to the left. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gonna take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Got enough for the first. Still running at the 40. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run. That's the end of the period, and Kent State is out front. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Back to pass, it's Tomlinson. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Martin. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Flashes look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kent State. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive.
There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David. Ready for some action? Better question, is anyone ever not ready for action? I didn't think so. We see it throughout college football every year, and we're lucky to have it again here. Welcome to Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana, home to the Ball State Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Ready? Get set, get set. Ready?
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Unloads it left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Catch in the middle, it's Newman. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the golden flashes are flying down the field. From the gun, running back gets to give.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Absolute shame. Missed it. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. So the Ball State Cardinals offense will get the ball for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today... He leaves it with his back. Makes a man miss. Still making moves. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done. Might as well give it to him again. Fighting off the defender. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The Golden Flashes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. And the Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Catch is made at the 15. Was looking for more running. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. Moves away as he feels pressure. Breaks into the open. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Golden Flashes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Still looking, on the move. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, those are those where you're just looking at your hands. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. Dang it, I should have caught that. Nice play, break on the football. That could have been a house call. That could have been a game changer, but just couldn't secure the interception.
And let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking left. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. They were trying to work the outside, and he played that perfectly and almost got the pick. And the Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. The Golden Flashes moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They want to throw it. Looking for the score, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Hand off from the shotgun. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense in their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Golden Flashes can really attack on this second and short. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go. And I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that first down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Golden Flashes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Goes to the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On fourth down, going to the air. Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Golden Flashes will try to put one on the board on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They give him the rock again on second and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up, first drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They tried to turn the corner on him, but the defense was ready, and they knock him down for a loss. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Golden Flashes will punt it away on fourth down. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas, and pay heed all who enter, and beware, these Jayhawks can play a little football too. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. This offense starts deep in a hole. Takes a handoff. It's Thompson. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Makes the tackle at the 22, but it's a 15-yard gain, and now they're in business. On first down from their own 22. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Right down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Let's talk for a second about Kansas. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Kick is in the air. He'll settle for some pretty good field position. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Gets the back moving. Brown wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
He's open on the right. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Jayhawks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Snap from the gun on third down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it for a big play. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Jayhawks are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
This is a great play by the defensive back, and I think one of the hardest things to do as a DB is you're covering a receiver deep down the field, your back's to the play, and you've got to turn your shoulder, locate the football, and then swat it away. That DB did an outstanding job in coverage.
Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Coming to the line looking for that first down on third and short from the 29.
On defense, when they line up with numbers and they line up on your side, you're ready. It's coming right here. And then all of a sudden they mix in counters and they pull one or two guys and go back the other direction. That's a really good job by the offense keeping the defense on their heels.
From the red zone, it's Thompson. Can't get him to the ground. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Brown will throw it. Into the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously...
The Kansas offense returns to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Turning it on! That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. He's now up to 66 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Out of the gun to give to the back. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They'll run it from the gun. Plows through the defense. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They've been running it, but now the pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Chuck Jayhawk. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Man, diving catches always look sweet, but they look even sweeter when it's for a touchdown. That's shades of Desmond Howard back in the day, winning a Heisman Trophy, making catches against Notre Dame. That was unbelievable.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Brown wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Working on the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They'll immediately call timeout.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Slings it downfield. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Brown will throw it. Looking for a huge play. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. The lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Here comes the heat. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Jayhawks will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Brown wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. How about this defense taking one back? The Kansas offense returns to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Here's the handoff. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catches. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Going right to work up top. Fires it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown will throw it. Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Makes a grab past the marker. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Jayhawks are on the move. On the ground, it's Thompson. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. The Jayhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Gets away from one. He's got space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's complete. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Good right down the boulevard. They have taken the lead here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. 3-point lead, put together a great drive here, Jesse. You can turn it in. Oh, he's got some space. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
At the 18-yard line. Now, 4th down.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
Let's go! Let's go!
Not sure what good can come out of passing here. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Brown wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Complete to the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs.
And I love the angle route, whether it's man or zone. If you throw it with timing and you wait for it to develop, most of the time it's going to come open. Great job by the quarterback seeing it, hitting the running back.
Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really...
He strides his way over the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Down he goes, and the defense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown will throw it. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver of the middle of the field.
He put some heat on that one down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires left. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Jayhawks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Has to throw this off his back foot. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. That thing was down for a... They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Brown wants to pass. Complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Release to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Thompson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in. A
A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David, they played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. More than 100 games played, the border war between these two schools has been a clash in the middle of the country that's been a contest played since before the 20th century. And believe me, in rivalries like this one, the wrongs from games played in 1891 are being discussed as we get ready for what's in store. Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Kansas Jayhawks. The Kansas offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Brown will throw it. It's complete to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. From the red zone, looking for a man. Throws to the wideout. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Yeah, and passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half. Stayed.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Brown wants to pass. Makes the pass. Pulls it in. It's Thompson. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Kansas.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield on first down. Shoots it to the left. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Unloads it left. He makes the catch. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Jayhawks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He wants it all. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Long way to go for this offense. First and 10 from their own 12. On the move, it's Thompson. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. And the Jayhawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Here's a hit. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the take. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. He's got the tight end. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Brown will throw it. Rifles it down the middle. Holds it in run down the sideline. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Using his legs, Hitch Thompson. There he goes. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Really nice run there. And you've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the third quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football because he is looking really good.
Looking left. He's got an open man. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And the Jayhawks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. Rock Chalk Jayhawk as KU is starting to pull away.
And Kansas getting it done, executing here in this rivalry game in the second half, starting to put it on Missouri. They better respond, Paul.
KU is delivering the KO.
And we can rock and chalk this one up to a Kansas victory and a waving of the wheat in this border war rivalry. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Ball.